I mean, that's kind of quirky and fun, but also very strange.
Like that at one point I was like talking about how I thought we were in Russia or whatever, and then he starts saying marijuana, but in Serbian.
Oh. Maybe it was like their way of doing a little hint.
I
so
mean,
quirky.
Yeah, it was just
Chat's so
funny.
quirky.
I just see like something with a vague M show up in fucking acrylic, and I'm like, I don't know what this says. And I take the time out of my GeoGuessr to go look it up to see if I have to ban this clown. He's just saying marijuana.
Well, the desire for me to just like, so the prompt today is void, and the desire for me to just want to just leave it like this, like just black.
That would be so funny. You should just put like a void and then 2 hyper detailed eyes.
To do that when the void stares back. But that's the little prankster in me. Void chicken. Void chicken. We have a void chicken now. We got it yesterday. We named it something long. I can't remember. It was a really good name.
Like Quentin Tarantino or some shit.
Quantavious. Right. Yeah, we named it Quantavious. It was such a good name. I was like, damn it, but I can never remember it. I went back in the VODs. I don't know why, but I went back in the VODs and I noticed that my music didn't show up at all in the VODs, and I was like, oh, I guess it was too low. So now I turned it up a little bit today. It's just Danganronpa, so it won't hurt anything.
Yeah, I want to be able to really easily toggle if music shows up in the VOD track or not, but I continue to not do that.
Fair. I'm gonna do like the crazy like anime eyes that are like way off to the sides, like the fisheye lens.
Oh yeah, like that one emoji.
Yeah. Oh. Oops.
We made Boba Frog the other day, so now I'm making Kiki Frog.
I don't know what Bobo versus Kiki mean.
Think of a shape that you would associate with the word Kiki.
A key.
Is it like here? Is Kiki or Boba more of like a rounded kind of?
I would say Boba round.
Yeah. Boba and Kiki are both from like the psychological experiment where they basically tested, like they showed people 2 shapes. Kiki like one of them was like this. Of course it's not showing up because my burner's too low. But like one was all like pointy and shit.
Oh yeah.
And the other one was like very like, oh, this is Boba. And they asked people to assign which one was named Boba and which one was named Kiki, and regardless of their language of origin, they all chose the same one to be Boba and the same to be Kiki.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I just have that stuck in my head at all times. So anytime anything's like rounded, I'm just like, oh, it's Boba.
Don't they have like a Jackbox like minigame thing, like audience minigame, where they're like, oh, which one of these shapes is like more likely to like rob your house or whatever?
I don't really play the Jackbox like chat games, so I don't know.
I might be wrong, but I feel like there is a game where it's like which one of these shapes is like gonna help you move versus like,
oh, it needs to be like a square, strong and dependable. Technically triangles are stronger, but
yeah, I mean, I think there's like There's like a circle, a square, and then like a wiggle wobble. I don't know. There's like a couple different stuff, but
And a little wiggle wobble.
a little wiggle wobble.
That's a wild child. That's a bad boy. We're always talking about bees' knees. We never talk about frog knees.
We talk about frog legs and how they taste like chicken. I've never had frog legs, but I have been informed that they taste like chicken. So I don't really.
I've also been informed of this.
I don't know where that comes from. I would assume that since multiple sources have said it, that it's just true.
Only one way to find out.
I don't have access to frog legs.
Do you not have like a local pond?
I don't actually know. I don't leave my house.
I was gonna say that when I was going outside. They used to sell frog legs at like the local grocery store, but I never got any.
I don't know if they sell frog. I've never bothered to look. Not really something I'm trying to find, so.
You know, that's so fair. God, I love not leaving my house. Mood.
The mood is not leaving the house.
Is the mood in the room with us? Because it's certainly not outside.
It better be, because I ain't going to get it if it ain't. I'm excited to do the little showcase today. Doing the little showcase of all of the Goretobers so far. Are all the ones that people have made public. If people are doing it privately, I am not going out of my way to like stalk people down to find them, because that's uncool.
You must share.
I'm not telling you how to live your life. You do what you want. Unless it directly affects me in a negative manner, in which case you cannot do what you want. Right now, the nose on this just looks like a little smile. It's going,
It does. It's just
give me your picture for the frig. Indeed.
You should get a fax machine.
I don't even know what to say to that.
To your life. You should let people fax their art to you.
Oh god. No. I don't trust people enough to let them fax me things because I feel like they're heathens. And I don't know how many people have access to a fax machine in their life, but I do know that if they felt like they could send me 100 dick pics via fax, they would do it. I can't even trust people to be on the internet and be normal.
At work today, if I have any free time, which I probably won't because there's been no work gotten done over the weekend, so it's probably all piled up. But if I do, I am going to go make some more designs because I'm rapidly running out.
Sounds like a plan. Like a hate raid, but a hate dick printout raid. Yeah, then it would just use up all of my paper.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they would just use up all my paper to print me a bunch of fucking dicks. Yeah, just bunches of wieners. I need more wieners. Hello.
I have enough of a dick for you.
Am I not enough dick to go around?
And cartridges are expensive, that is true.
Yeah. Hello, Larissa. Welcome in. We're drawing. As I am sure you were aware from the thing. I'm pretty sure it says drawing. If it doesn't, then oops. My bad.
Might still say GeoGuessr.
That is a good point. It should be the settings from churning and burning, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it because mine's on an entirely different channel.
Yeah, no. I have thought about putting.
Debating on if...
No, you
Sorry,
go.
go ahead.
I was gonna.
I think we were both about to say the same thing.
The same thing. Yeah, it's just like I don't know if I'm going to like put something on a different channel. Like I've been thinking about making a different channel for like art stuff versus like gaming stuff, but I'm just like I feel like that's too much for me. As much as YouTube might hate it, I'm just put them on the same shit because I'm maintaining 2 channels.
Yeah, I feel like art is weird on YouTube because no one on YouTube actually wants to watch people make art. I don't know if it's like an attention span difference or whatever, or just like a difference in how it's used.
People watch like speed paints and like animations and stuff.
They do watch speed paints,
Oh, no.
but I've noticed that they watch speed paints a lot less.
Why sad?
Oh?
Somebody is sad. Don't be sad. Here's some hearts. I don't know what. They just said hi and now they are sad face. I don't know. I don't think people on YouTube understand that there's latency. Because so many people will just like show up and be like, hi. All right, well then fuck you then. I'm just like, brother, I said hi. It's just not getting to you. Eden says he begs to differ. He loves watching art.
I mean, I'm sure there are individual people who do, but like I look at the numbers of like my favorite like art creators on YouTube, and like when they're making art is like their worst. Like it's the worst videos that they do. Like if you're not doing a like voiceover where you're talking about like some drama, or like you're not sharing some like super secret tips or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like most of YouTube just doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like on Twitch there's like definitely like just like the co-working culture.
Yeah.
Where people will like watch like to work along.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's like a YouTuber I know does makeup while she does true crime. Yeah, exactly. It's like people on YouTube can't only be doing one thing. I feel like they're just so like the content on YouTube is so highly produced now. that I feel like everybody like needs you to have more than one thing that you're doing.
I just think it's like saturation.
Yeah. No, that's why I feel like a lot of the artists on YouTube are like gimmick accounts almost, where they're constantly having to like up the ante on what they're doing because nobody sits down and just watches them like draw cartoons.
I don't know. I've been starting to watch like Spill the Ink. It's Imi, Richu, and Didus, and they are going into their adventures in like doing traditional media. Like they're using like actual like paper, pen, watercolors and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't really look at their performance, but I like what they're doing. Half the time they're just like, we're gonna draw this thing and we're gonna use this. We're gonna see how it goes. But sometimes though they do like, oh, like, yes, they had like one episode where they like rented out a school and they did like a draw a character from memory like quiz test thing. So that was fun. But I guess like that is like sort of like a secondary gimmicky thing.
Yeah.
I played along. I tried to draw the character and see if I would get a point. I think I did pretty good.
Nice.
Some of the characters I didn't know existed. So I was like, well, I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm like thinking of art channels that are just like doing art. And yeah, most of the time they're like, I made this giant mega thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either I made this giant mega thing, or it's I can teach you how to either be good at art or make a lot of money doing art, which are two different things.
Yeah. You do not have to be good at art to make money at doing art.
Yeah. And there's also plenty of people who are really good at art that don't make money off of it.
I don't make any money, and I like to think I'm at least decent.
I also don't make money, and I'm also like, I'm fine.
I think you're good.
Or you can do like vlog style stuff where it's like a day in my life as an artist, and it's like, first I get all of this like morning routine, and then I spend 30 minutes drawing, and then I go outside for another 4 hours.
Interessante. Yeah, I guess I don't like. I think of like Drawfee, and they take like they basically just make drawing challenges.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like for me, I don't really regret making a second channel for art because I really don't think that my gaming style and my art style are like things that could ever really go together.
I don't think that my content goes together, but I'm also like, I can't keep up with 2 channels.
Yeah.
I simply can't. while I think that like it's probably like content-wise the smarter thing to do, I'm just like I physically cannot.
I still just don't know how to like almost market this channel as far as like okay, so I need a gimmick. What even is that? I don't know. I've not figured it out. I kind of just had the like, oh, I should make another channel. I'll figure it out later. Like, it's better to start and do badly than it is to just think about it forever. Be like, oh, it would be better. It would be more advantageous if I did this, but I don't have the time. It's like, nah, just do it, dog.
That's kind of how I feel. Just like start it.
Yeah, just do the thing.
Like I have my
and
channel.
You'll get better, you won't.
Yeah. I've had my channel for a while, and I didn't even really want to be like do gaming. But the thing that I wanted to do, I was like, that's gonna take fucking forever, and I don't really know if I have like the skill set and or the time to do such a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, if I start the channel, maybe like if I grow, I can make the thing that I want to do. That was my thought.
Yeah, like my thing, like I also don't even really like playing video games. Like I like hanging out with my friends, which is why I do it, but outside of that, like not really.
I like playing games. I don't like editing. I don't like editing games.
I like beginning to edit games. I don't like finishing editing. I don't like doing all that stuff. Which is critically why I have like 5 videos that only need like 5 minutes of work left to them, and I've just not done them. Even though I've promised chat that they would get like a video every other week. Technically, I'm still on track.
I was doing videos like Tuesdays and Thursdays, but then I had the subathon, and I'm like, I can't fucking stream every single day and also edit all the videos and also blah blah blah. But I think it's been okay since I've been like streaming on YouTube. I don't know. I do think that people
YouTube's
like
not mad at you.
I don't know. It hasn't really been. It hasn't been mad enough for me to notice, so. This looks stupid and dumb, but I'm gonna keep going.
I don't like it.
Well, I think it's supposed to look stupid because it's that weird angle, that like weird fisheye angle. So I'm just like it looks stupid, but I think it's supposed to.
No, I kind of want to be like we're talking about like don't know what we want the channels to be. I kind of want to be like Mr. Beast if Mr. Beast wasn't evil, like actually just doing charity work just for the hell of it.
I just want to make little cartoons.
Yeah.
I was thinking of starting on like the shorts, making like little story time shorts.
That would be cute.
I think I could do that.
I think that would do really well.
Might. Because shorts viewers look for different stuff than like the other viewers, so I'm just like, it'd be fine. There's not a whole lot of like overlap between like viewers that watch shorts and then viewers that watch your other content. Like they don't usually transfer one to the other. So I'm like, We'll see. Yeah, this looks super stupid, but that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do?
Means you're doing all right.
I am doing a good job. I'm going to take this. I'm gonna render it real light, and then I'm gonna invert it so it's like a dark. Yeah.
You got something on your face there.
Yeah, it's because I erased instead of drawing over in black. I got vitiligo. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, there I am. There I was.
Yeah, sorry, I got a text message and I was quickly trying to look at it without looking everything up, but I failed. I think it was just spam though, because I don't recognize the number.
That's okay.
You did know my name though. Maybe I will check it. You're gonna go black for a second. Sorry, chat.
Uh-oh.
I just realized I also haven't plugged my phone in, so it's on like 20% battery at this point.
Whoop. Whoops.
Oopsies. It is good that I checked. Also, it was not spam. It was somebody asking about the move. They're like, do you have to move on that day? And I'm just like,
You're like, I'm gonna kill you, actually. Give me my stupid ass move-in date, you rat bastard.
able to move on a different day. Thank you. Fuck off.
I am requiring you. I'm requiring you to have my shit ready. Thanks.
It's not, yeah, it's not the apartment, it's the moving company. But like, they've not even given me a quote yet, so I'm not gonna change my fucking plans for them.
You sure you have to move in on that day? Yes, bitch.
And I'm like, well, my rent's starting that day, so yeah.
I would like to be there on the day that I'm paying for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy concept.
Also, there shouldn't be a problem on Saturday. But if there is, I will let you know. Because I'm hoping I can just do my little stream and then...
Are we doing it at like the same time we did last one?
Possibly. We can either do it earlier or we can do it later. It depends. I mean, firstly, it depends on if the moving company shows up. Good morning, Bearded.
Good morning.
Miss Sue, are you okay?
Huh? I said good morning.
Oh, you were muted.
It probably didn't. Was I muted? Or I probably just set it away from the mic. So it didn't come through.
Lady is texting me.
No.
I hope you're not too anxious, David.
I am sorry about your anxiety, brain, but we are. Oh yeah, sorry. I hope that the arts helps out. Because we are surely just chilling here.
Today's theme is
Void.
Void. I wasn't sure if that's what it was. It's what it was in my head.
Yeah, today's prompt is void as far as like my Goretober goes.
Yeah. I'm just straight vibing.
Yeah, you're the burnin'.
Oh, vets are always very stressful. I'm sorry.
Leo the doggo. Eat the candy. Tomorrow. Aw, baby. Yeah, vets are scary.
You would know, you're a dog.
And they scare me. That's how I know. Bark, 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 bark. This music sounds like it's from Phantasy Star Online. It should be from Danganronpa unless it auto-played to something else. No, it's still from Danganronpa. It's kind of matching the vibe of this picture.
Picture is a very Danganronpa vibe.
Ain't it though?
You just found a body. You realized Komita is sus.
Bro, Komita starts out sus. That motherfucker does not, like, you maybe think he's okay for like 5 minutes, and then you're like, no. I love his stupid ass. I think he's a great character. He's a sociopath.
I think him and Sans should be lovers.
Well, I don't see why not, but I also don't see why would.
They're an iconic musical duo.
Oh?
Have you not seen Fingers in His Ass? I
No.
realized out of context I couldn't do that.
No, I have not. I'm
no,
assuming
there's
it's
like
a
meme.
song.
Yeah, there's a meme video where somebody took, like, I think some TikTok audio of some guy singing about how Kanye West likes fingers up his ass. And
I've seen
played
that one.
Oh, yeah, they've played that over Sans and Komita fucking grittying.
That's fucking stupid as hell. Respectfully, that is dumb as fuck. Yeah.
It's incredibly stupid, but it's all I think about when I see these characters. Oh yeah, Kanye West, he likes fingers in his ass.
I think that's true.
I have no way to disprove it.
I have no desire to disprove it. You've only now that you said you've only finished the first and the first game and half the second. You're converting to watching the Game Grumps play it. Oh, okay. I've told this story before, but whenever Danganronpa came out, it wasn't in the States. So I ended up reading forums that like it was like a text-based Let's Play. Yeah, so
That's
I was
goofy.
Yeah, they showed like the trials, but it was basically a walkthrough. But they did it in a way where they were like telling the story versus like being like, okay, now you go here, now you go here. So yeah, I watched a like forum playthrough of Danganronpa when it came out. By the time the third one came out, it was like more accessible in the US, but yeah, the first one I read on a forum. And then they put like videos of the trials, but they were in Japanese, so I was like, I can't read. I don't know what they're saying. Still don't speak Japanese. I don't speak Japanese, but I recognize a little bit of it, so if you come up in my chat saying you want to eat my eyes and then you put it in Japanese, those are some of the 2 letters I can recognize. So don't be doing that shit.
Is that a regular occurrence?
It's happened once.
Man. Was it by someone like you knew?
No. They just showed up and they're like, I want to eat your eyes, and I'm like, you can't say that. You gotta cut that shit out. And then they put it in Japanese, and I was like, all right, motherfucker. I don't know Japanese, but guess what? You didn't know that I know how to say to eat, and I recognize the kanji for eyeball. So get the fuck out of here.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I can't. People are so silly. But for anyone wondering, this is from the third game. The soundtrack we're listening to. What were you gonna say, Alfie?
Oh, I was gonna say that back in like middle school, I was enough of a weeb to where like I couldn't read any Japanese, but I was largely able to like understand most of what was being said without like reading the subtitles.
Yeah. So you were like, I know Japanese.
I never said that I knew Japanese because I didn't know how to like speak it. But like I vaguely understood what was going on if anyone spoke Japanese around me.
That's pretty good.
But I was always like, I don't really like, I stand by. I think it's less important to be able to speak a language than it is to be able to hear it and understand it. Because I'm like, I can play the part of mime. But like if I'm stranded in a country and like I can't like understand what people are saying to me, like it's a non-starter.
I guess that's fair. Being able to understand, I feel like being able to understand a language is easier than being able to talk one.
Exactly. And I'm just like, well, if I can only learn one, but like, gun to my head, like you're like, okay, I'm not like you're not gonna learn enough to be able to speak it, but you can understand it. I'm like, I'd be fine with that. I could get by.
Yeah, eat eyeballs. People are so funny and quirky. I just like think, I'm like, what do you expect? Like, what reaction do you expect from that? I just don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the culture of just doing shit for like a reaction.
Yeah.
I'm like, what reaction do you want here? You just want people to have like a bad time?
Maybe they were complimenting it. Maybe they were saying your eyes look like little gummies because they're sparkle.
I don't think that's what they were saying, because like if they were, then they wouldn't have again put the same thing in Japanese when I was like, hey, that's a weird thing to say. Don't say that shit.
True.
I feel like if they were like, oh no, sorry, it was supposed to be a compliment. I meant like they look like gummies. And then I would be like, oh, okay. Still weird, but at least I kind of understand what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, I feel like you get more like random like weirdos popping into your chat than I do. Most of the weirdos are people that I know in mine.
Well, I feel like if it was people I'd know, I would just know that they were like just being silly for the sake of being silly versus like randos that are just like, I'm really trying to do, I think I'm so cool right now, trying to harass a stranger. Did I tell you how, I don't know who it was, but somebody in my chat was like, do you use any other social media? And I think it was during one of these things. And I was like, oh yeah, I use Instagram and I use Tumblr, but like I'm not really on them as often as like Twitter. And they're like, oh, okay, I sent you something on Instagram. And I'm like, oh, okay. I assumed it was like related to the Goretober or like something like that.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, okay, I guess they want like me to see their like art or whatever. Because sometimes like tags or whatever don't work very well. So that was my assumption. I'm really giving this person the benefit of the doubt here. And then I went, and it was in like the hidden request messages or whatever, however that shit works. And it was just like, hi. I was like, cool.
Cool.
Saw it. I got it. I got your message. You said hi.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they expected me to do with that. I didn't respond. And I never will. This is your response. I saw your message.
I didn't like it.
I mean, I didn't have any feelings toward it. I just was like, there it is. I don't be having private conversations with people anymore. Nope, not unless we're already chill. You better keep that shit in the public, where people can see you.
I missed the guy from yesterday that was upset that I was misusing my wood burning tool. I thought that guy was fun.
I didn't see him. I guess he was in the YouTube chat.
YouTube, yeah. But no, he was like, "Oh, the way you're like doing it is like physically painful for me." I was like,
"Yeah, like then leave." I don't remember asking. I feel like that would be if someone showed up in my chat and was like, "Yeah, you need to reposition your hand." I'm like, I don't care. Fuck off.
I mean, I think it's valid to be like, hey, the thing that you're doing isn't great for your tool. Like, I think particularly, like, for you it would be weirder. For me, I feel like wood burning culture kind of allows for it to be normal.
Okay.
Because there's no, like, formal education that you can get on it. Like, there's not even, like, everyone is really just fucking around and finding out. So if you have a piece of information, it's kind of encouraged for you to pass it on.
I see.
Because, like, the only real, like, giants in the pyrography space are, like, middle-aged white women who make, like, these signs for businesses and shit like that. They're not really, like, fine artists. There are a couple, like, not to say that there aren't any fine artists in the space that are, like, making content or whatever. But they're not, like, they don't rack in, like, huge amounts of attention, and they're not really seen as sort of, like, the go-to, like they're not seen as, like, experts. They're also seen as people dicking around.
I see. So it wasn't...
Like
it wasn't in, like...
malicious. It wasn't, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Like, it could have been phrased better if you wanted to be like, hey, genuine thing, fun fact. But I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I get it, whatever. He's right, it's not great for my tool, but it's also a $30 pen tip that I've had for 5 years now. So I kind of feel like if anything does happen to it, it's served its purpose for long enough to where I'm fine just getting a new one and letting this one go.
God damn it. Go to the tool that I want you to go to. I don't know what song this is in Danganronpa, but it's real happy. It's like doot 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 doot.
Doot, doot, doot.
Doot 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 doot. It made a sharp turn.
Is it no longer doot, doot,
It is
doot?
no longer a jaunty bop. It has become strangely Egyptian.
Huh.
I think I know where these songs are, but I also have not played Danganronpa 3. Well, I guess I've never played Danganronpa 3, but I haven't experienced it in a while. Dang, we're already an hour in.
Yeah, trying to take my time.
Are you not?
I mean,
Looks like you're taking. It looks like you're getting through it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have anything after this, so trying to take my time with it. You hear the hiss?
No,
Oh, it is very faint. I am not surprised, but I am disappointed.
I'm sorry. I'll increase my ears. I'll make my ears bigger so I can hear it.
They're already pretty big.
I know. I'll try to make them bigger.
No, I'm never winning.
You're not winning. Oh no. I think you're winning. You're finishing the thing. I suppose it depends on what the definition of winning is.
Is that buzz from stream or am I dying? There's no buzz on my end, I don't think. Do you hear a buzz?
No. I don't hear it. I was gonna say maybe it's the song I'm listening to, but there's no like buzz.
No, Addie's hearing it on my stream.
I can go in your stream real quick and see if I hear anything.
I mean, it would just be coming in through my mic. You might hear the sizzle from the wood burner, but that's about it.
I hope this piece makes Sherlock proud. This was the prompt that he wanted specifically.
Void makes sense. Goth bastard.
Gothic looking ass.
I love his house so much. I'm gonna eat his house.
Well, thought you were gonna go to his house and sand down the wood floors for him.
Installed the planks.
Oh no. Hi, Green Fireball. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
Probably just the hot tip. Just the.
Just a sizzler whistler.
Little Sizzler Whistler. They call him the Sizzler Whistler.
My lunch is some honey roasted peanuts, and nothing else.
You should have more.
You should have more.
I'm not gonna make you have more. I'm just saying you should have more.
And water. That's not a meal.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but eat more food.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I will eat more food.
Not to tell you how to live your life, but go eat more food.
Also pay your taxes.
Yeah. Definitely do that. Can you also see my redeems in your,
No.
Oh, okay.
What were you redeemed?
Hydrate Stretch. I was just curious.
No, though I
'Cause
expect mine will come soon.
Yeah, because it has the same, like, circle thing that shows, like, who's from whose chat. So I was wondering if it had the same... if you could see it. Oh. Uh-oh, what's wrong? Oh, are you just stretching?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I heard a squeak and I was like, oh god, they've died. They're dead.
Okay. Sadly can't make Alfie wah wah. I mean, you can.
Give Alfie the wan button. Never has a soundtrack been more appropriate for an image that I'm drawing. If I had the Silent Hill soundtrack for yesterday, that would have been on point. Hey Arthur, welcome back. You were here last night.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. How's the day going? It's going pretty good.
My soundtrack works if the character is forced to have it play their whole work shift. Fuck off. My soundtrack's good.
What is your soundtrack?
I'm just playing Southern music. I'm playing
Southern
murder
music?
folk.
Oh yeah, what you were playing yesterday.
Yeah. But I'm playing it very, very quietly because I'm still overstimulated from streaming for 9 hours.
That is so fair.
If I play Minecraft, will y'all be happier? Like music, not the... I'm gonna stop right now and start playing Minecraft.
Well, anyway, bye. Had a good run.
Here, we'll play creepy music if that's the theme.
I'm gonna be excited when this is inverted. I think it's gonna look cool.
Fuck you guys, you're getting classical music.
No.
You're getting Rusty Lake music.
Oh wait, I like Rusty Lake music.
I still need to edit
The Rusty Lake playthrough. Yeah, if you need anything from it, I still have the full VOD somewhere. Just let me know.
That should be okay.
I would think so. Ow. I had a dream about one of my friends I haven't spoken to in a long time.
Oh.
And I had dreamed that I had to confront them about why I haven't spoken to them.
Oh. Is there like a reason?
There's a reason, but like... It's, I guess, like more a me problem than it is anything that they've done. They just like have children, and
Oh, they should stop.
they just have children, and they live like a married life, and I feel like I can't fully like be happy for them, and instead of like being a dick and just like being like a passive aggressive asshole, I just like removed myself from their life. So that, because I didn't want to, I want them to be happy, and I didn't want to impede on that with any potentially like negative feelings I might have. So they have done nothing wrong. They have not wronged me in any way. I just wish not to wrong them. But it was a bit stressful. A stressful dream.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It was very much a like me, my like it was my dream, so it was like my projections of like what I guess I think their life is. And they're just like, why? Nah, nah, nah. And I'm like, they're probably fine. They're probably not living in misery, like my dream implies. I hate stress dreams. Do I hate kids that much? There's other things, but I do hate kids a lot. I don't. Their charm is completely lost on me.
Will we still be friends if I have kids?
Maybe. I can't say. I have no idea. There's also just other aspects that they did that I was like, I don't support your lifestyle. Even though it is a very normal thing to have and want and do.
The kids are here if I have to choose.
No. You can have whatever you want. I will. It's the angle. It is the angle. Hi Sherlock, do you like the void? This is my void drawing. I'm gonna invert the colors. It's gonna look sick as hell. Hopefully. If it doesn't look sick as hell, I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
Yeah, it's like your bravery and not checking while you're rendering.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be the same. With black and white, if the values are okay, usually it's fine.
Yeah.
In like worst case scenario, I can just like, oh. Have it be like that. And just kind of leave it. I don't hate kids, but sending a weekend with a friend who has 2 little kids, one of which is autistic, showed me that it is very straining. I simply cannot imagine. And I wish not to. Never have I ever encountered a family that I'm like, yeah, that seems good and fun and normal. Like, I've encountered, like, healthy family dynamics, but even, like, in the best case scenario where, like, everything is, like, a Brady Bunch levels of, like, good, it's still fucking stressful.
Yeah.
Like, I have a cousin who is a doctor, and then I think her husband is also a doctor, so they make, like, they have, like, good financial standing. Not that you necessarily need that to you know, be happy with having children, but I just, like,
Kinda do.
I feel like I would prefer that be the case, but I also am like, even her, which I would feel like is the ideal, like, setup, she has, like, 2 pretty well-behaved, like, little girls, and she just talks about, like, having to, like, take them to all these, like, things, and how, like, just all this, like, family planning and shit. I'm just like, oh, yeah. God.
Yeah, it's something like $5,000 every year for, like, fucking daycare during the summer or whatever, like, on average.
Yeah. I think they have, like, a babysitter or, like, a nanny or something.
Yeah, it's like if you want to have any kind of separation from your kids, it's gonna be, like, upwards of fucking $20,000 a year. And I'm just like, I can't even fathom.
I also have another cousin that has my mom babysit a lot because my mom has recently stopped working at Waffle House where she was working because she really shouldn't be working at all, but she was working there for a bit, and she decided her back couldn't take it because she was having to, like, she was only working like 2 days a week, and she would have to, like, recover from those 2 days a week for like 3 to 4 days because it, like, fucked up her back so bad. But that's neither here nor there. I put that on the wrong layer. Whoopsie doodle. Oops.
Hello.
Hello, whoever's saying hello. Oh, beloved mod Adrian, hello. Welcome in.
candor.
But you hated candor.
I don't hate candor. My favorite thing is I don't even think I'm like meaner to him than I am to the average man in my life. But he just is like, he's built it up. And so now I feel like I have to play along. But I'm like, you're the one that started the bit that I hate you.
You're like, I don't even. You did this.
What are we working right now? Sheriff is experiencing the horrors. I'm finishing up this little flower, dude. I previously made a particularly perturbed frog. It is in fact very kiki.
Did they say they said the Kiki thing too? Everybody knows what this thing is.
I think Addie was saying it because Addie was in chat when I was talking about it. Watching me burn the lines around the image is so relaxing. I'm so glad. I was hoping it would be like a slower version of like people that watch power washing videos. It's just like all nice and in a little line. They look like they feel me. They do. They're like, you can definitely feel them. I was about to say they're like ribbed, but I feel like that's a tainted word for me.
Well, I would understand why it would be a tainted word. Bless you. That was a big old sneeze. Oh. Candor never existed. My mom worked at Waffle House. She worked at Waffle House for years. What did I do? I don't even know why I bothered trying to read chat. I am so behind.
I'll keep up the chat on your behalf. Garrett's mom is a Waffle House.
Love my mom.
I'm sorry, why does ribbed for your pleasure make you think of Supernatural? I think I'm...
I don't know enough about Supernatural, but I'm sure it makes sense. I feel like packing a lunch. Individual streamer URLs have their own redeems, evidently. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you are way far behind.
Yeah. Alfie's soundtrack works. Okay, no, you've read that.
Sherlock.
I miss whatever their mind is entering the void. Indeed. Kids require a lot of energy, attention, and that's valid, but leave me out of it. Kinda. That is kinda how I feel. I have like 5 siblings. Yo. Candor never existed. I think we already said we were working on.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. In Supernatural, one of the brothers dies his last death by being impaled by rebarb. So the joke of being ribbed for his pleasure. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Waffle House is very powerful. It makes you think of Ona holes. I'm assuming you mean ribbed for her pleasure, or his pleasure, or their pleasure. It can be a burden, but it's also very rewarding from what I've gathered. I feel like people who have kids have like Stockholm. They have like the sink cost fallacy where they're just like, I mean, I have these now.
Can't really get rid of them.
Yeah. I'm like, I just don't know that I believe you. I can't take your word, because what are you gonna do? Get rid of them? No.
People do
Like,
definitely do that, though.
yeah, they do. Not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to just get rid of your kids. You have to confront a friend who's, oh, okay, well, yeah, I do stream on Twitch. You're probably already gone, but I do stream on Twitch. But good luck with comforting your friend. Some people just aren't suited for childcare. I agree, and I think I'm one of those people. I feel very bad whenever people try to like be excited about their life goals with me, because I'm like, oh, cool. That's awesome. I have a friend who like sent me pictures of their like whenever like they take the picture like in the baby in the womb. I don't know what you call that, the X-ray or whatever, the ultrasound. Yeah. And they're like, look, and I'm like, oh, yep, there it is. And I just have to like, luckily it was over text, because I don't think I would do as well if I had to have a conversation. But I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That sure is a fetus.
Like, yep, it looks just like you.
Sonogram? What's the difference between a sonogram and an ultrasound?
I have absolutely no idea. I was struggling to find the words ultrasound, so I know it's, but yeah, I know it's like a me thing, and I try not to like rain on people's parade too much, but I'm also just like, I don't know what to do with this information. I'm like, I am happy for you.
Little doo-doo went. I have 3 now. I also can't really make them all appear on screen.
I also have fear in my soul for the mental illness that my spawn would inherit. So I'm like, I'm just not gonna put that evil in the world.
And that never stopped my dad. I really should have.
Didn't stop either of my parents, clearly, but my mom was like, well, I just didn't know. I'm just like, I don't know how you couldn't have known. Every story you've ever told me feels like you knew. He's like, oh yeah, we had a family member that drowned themselves in a mud hole. I'm like, and you thought that was just
a mud hole? Normal?
Yeah, sounds normal. Normal and healthy. Definitely not anything to be concerned about.
I had a teacher when I was in 5th grade. I was having a rough time, and so she was like taking me to the side to like criticize me for like, I guess making not even really threats, making like jokes about that kind of stuff. And she pulled me alone into the room and made all of the class like stand outside in the hallway and wait while she told me about how her uncle like killed himself, and like she went into detail about it. And she's like, and this was just last month, so you can't be joking about that. And I'm like, okay.
Continues to joke about it.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess like I don't know how you should handle a situation, because I definitely think that like when you are 10, you just hear things and you're like, haha, this is like the funny thing. And I think you probably should be taken aside and told the severity of the things you're saying.
I mean, I was aware. Like I was actively deep in my mental illness shit.
Yeah, but I assume the teacher didn't know that.
Yeah, this is true. But no, it's like she was like telling me like, oh, like how violently her uncle died, and I'm just like, ma'am, you're a math teacher.
I'm a child.
Just send me to the principal's office. He'd do a
Please.
better job.
I don't know if he would, but surely there had to have been a better way. Hello, Lucas MD. Welcome in. We're drawing.
Welcome.
I'm burning. Burning and German.
Send me to the principal's office. They won't trauma dump at me.
That is so real.
Wait, no, I remember exactly what it was. I wasn't even making like a joke or anything like about that. I was making finger guns.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and she's like, you know, real guns killed my uncle, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm sorry about that. I'm doing finger guns, chief.
I didn't think finger guns would be cause for all that. I feel like finger guns are
She's
very
like, you pointed your finger guns at another student, and I'm like,
well, who else am I supposed to point them at?
would you rather I point them at myself? Like,
that feels way more concerning. People that are my parents or my parents' age always talk about me and Bork having kids, and we are like, I'm too tired for that and very selfish with my time. That's very fair.
yeah.
You have a lovely daughter, Dusty, and that's very fine enough. I can't tell if you actually have a daughter.
Dusty is a cat.
Okay. I was like, I don't feel like that sounds like a human name. No offense to any human named Dusty. I don't want to tell tales out of. Oh, that's my stream elements. I thought that was Sherlock for a second. Look, that sure is a fetus.
Yeah, I love Don't Worry Tear if you have the no kids gang in here, and Alfie's in the corner, I guess.
Alfie can
Leave me
want
alone.
kids. You're allowed to want kids.
I just think they're little guys.
I think they're really. I just don't. I have the broken. I don't think kids are cute. I've never seen a kid do a thing that is cute, or that I have perceived as cute.
I think
or
they are
endearing.
Annoying.
Yeah. Ultrasound is the machine. Sonogram is the picture. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
There's synonyms. Mood. Our child would have mental illness and also be prone to kidney disease, heart disease, and diabetes. If I really want a kid, I'll just find one on the market. I just know I like free time and money. Kids gang. Alfie's in the corner. You were 10.
Kids are just little dudes, which is cool, but pregnancy is my worst fear. That's where I'm at as well. I'm just like, I love a little guy. I would love to have a little guy in my house, but
I would not.
I don't want my body to be forced to carry that.
That sounds... yeah, pregnancy is very disgusting and scary, and I don't know... I've had girls at work be pregnant and or talk about pregnancy, and they're like, oh, are you at the point where you can like feel them like in the tummy, like popcorn popping? And I'm like, ugh. You can't say that. I'm like, I'm actually gonna throw up. I think that really
taking up the only little guy slot in their life.
I am. Sorry, there's no room. I am a little guy. I don't know. I know this is it's largely a me problem. So I don't impose my views on others. And I don't try to be like, no one should ever have kids. Put my hair back. But I do find it gross. Problem, it's a preference.
I'm done. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna make a snail.
You can make a snail.
That's allowed?
I'll allow it. I don't know if it's allowed, but I'll allow it.
My aunt and I were talking about music, and she started telling me about how she can't remember an entire decade because she was always pregnant or taking care of a baby, and then acted like that was cool and normal. That's
That sounds
repulsive.
fucking awful.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I do also think that it's kind of unethical to bring new children into society. There are already so many kids. Doesn't need to be more.
I heard a brant. Maybe that's the brant that was referred to earlier.
Might have just been a car.
That sounded like Tool. Buzzity buzzing of a fiery tool thing.
Sherlock's mom is going through a midlife crisis.
I'm sorry.
She's feeling lost, not taking care of kids because we're all adults now. I could not ever relate to that. I'm sorry.
I don't understand that either. I don't know
Like,
what my...
You had a whole life before you had kids, no?
I don't know. Some people have kids quite young, and then they don't know what to do.
True. But even then, like I've got a friend that had a kid at her first kid was at 16.
Bless
and
her.
then she went and had like 2 more.
Bless her some more.
But she still has like all of her hobbies.
I don't know about that life, and I wish to never. I have had literal arguments with exes about how I just don't want to have kids.
Yeah, they need to mind their business.
Well, I suppose since we were in a relationship, it was kind of their business, but I was like, then you need to go.
Yeah.
And they were like, but I love you. And I'm like, don't care. Maybe we'll have them one day. And I'm like, I don't want kids. You're not listening. I think that if you think I'm going to change my mind, you're going to be very disappointed.
My mom did not have a whole life before she had kids. She had high school. I mean, even like, that's like, I hate to break it to you, but you're still alive in high school. Like, you still do shit. Like, even I did shit, and I spent high school locked in a room.
You made you made the face you're drawing and said you can't say that. Not a problem. You read that out loud.
How are y'all's? Sorry, I want to read Adrian's stuff first. My mom's whole life pre-me was trying to have kids. She was obsessed with having them, and then she got me and my brother and proceeded to make me raise him. That's bullshit.
Boo.
Also, how are y'all's thoughts on adoption? I am really conflicted about it. Because I've seen like both kind of sides of the adoption argument. And I've also just seen like how much it fucks up kids. And I'm like, there's no real good solution to like, hey, adoption is inherently traumatic. Because it's like,
I mean,
okay, cool, but you're kind of just stuck there then. Like, there's no unadopting you.
I mean, adoption, I would assume that in the case of adoption, that's kind of like the alternative is foster care.
Yeah.
Which I think most people would say are bad. Most foster care, most foster care systems very bad.
Yeah, I've seen people that have been adopted make the argument of like, oh, well, if people stop, like, if there stopped being a market for kids, then people would stop trafficking kids. And I'm like, I mean, I don't really think that's necessarily accurate because, like, sometimes, like, you just have a kid and you're like, I don't fucking want this. Like, and it's like, what else are you gonna do with it? Kill them? Like, no. There has to be something to safely dispose of unwanted children. But
Sorry, I'm
no,
still
I do
catching
think
up.
that, like, we need to have better social supports. I think we need, like, way better, like, fucking social services to protect abused kids, and it needs to be way harder to adopt kids. And there should also be, like, some built-in, like, therapy involved for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I I guess I don't know the like trafficking aspect of it. I guess I've heard stories about how like they'll people will like go talk to like people in other countries and like basically steal their kid and be like, "Oh, well this is just like your kid will just like
Yeah.
live here." And I've heard about stories like that. I don't
Yeah, I
know if
think it's
that's what you're
more like the
talking
historical
about.
context because adoption was built out of child labor and like this idea of like, oh, we'll send like we can't feed our kids, so we'll send them off to like a farm and they'll do farm work in exchange, and it just very quickly turned into like child slavery
Oh,
by like another name. Like way back, like we're talking like back in like historic times, like early America.
yeah.
Um, but like I have still seen like you'll see it on the news every now and again. People will be like, "Oh yeah, this couple like adopted a bunch of kids
I did
and
see
was just
something
yeah,
on that recently where they just like adopted a bunch of kids and then like left them in like a shed and then
yeah,
to
in West
literally
Virginia.
work on the farm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a white couple that literally adopted a bunch of like actual black children. I thought
Actual like yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
was just like, "Hey, come work on the farm," and it's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I don't think that's okay.
Yeah,
I feel like
I just think that
that's
there's like so much bad in the system, and it really sucks.
I think a lot of stuff comes down to the system being bad, but I also am like, well, in that same aspect, I think that like the foster care system is like really fucking awful. I feel
Yeah.
like I would rather kids have like an adoption situation than deal with the foster
Yeah,
care
system
because
bad,
that's got to
alternative
be
worse.
yeah. Because at least like in the hypothetical of you being adopted, um, ideally you would have more stability.
Yeah.
I feel like in general, just like being a child who like you basically just know that your biological parent did not want you.
Hmm.
I just don't think that that's like ever gonna be a thing that's gonna be okay for like that kid.
Yeah.
Like you're never
Even if
coming
it's like,
back.
oh, from a newborn, like you still kind of live with the knowledge.
Yeah,
Or you don't, and your parents like keep it from you, and then you're left with trust issues as an adult.
yeah. So it's like there's just it's like that whole like psychological chestnut. Because my cousin was largely raised by our grandparent,
Hmm.
and she still deals a lot with like that kind of like not feeling wanted by her dad and or mom problem.
Yeah.
Um, and that's just something that unfortunately just comes with the territory of the and that's not even an issue with like the system, that's an issue of just like the concept, I suppose. That's not even considering anything system wise. Oh, thank you for all of the hearts on this very like a bleak kind of
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah. Maybe they're muted. And they just see the art. What do I have this layer for? I don't know, but I'm just gonna see.
Get into them real topics and there's a snail being stippled. We love the variety. We've got the range.
Yeah. And we were talking about AI art the other day. So
Yeah.
we just stay talking about whatever we want, really. Who's gonna stop us? I'm just blown away at how well this angle is turning out.
It's turned out good.
Thank you. I feel like this is not an easy angle to do. So fucking weird. It's such a weird angle, really. They're just resting their eyes. This is fantastic art. Doing the good art over here. I do like that I can see your notifications too.
What, my chat?
Yeah, or like your Steam elements.
Oh, you
Oh
can?
yeah, finally. What? Why what?
What do you mean you can see my stream elements?
Well, Crazy Chris put in the lurk, and it says they're not isn't sleeping. They're just resting their eyes.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if people do unlurk as well, it makes it seem like they came back from a little quest. I love it very much. Somebody do exclamation mark unlurk.
I don't know what they're saying is 1000% accurate, but I'm.
Yeah, they bring back random items.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Adrian has returned from an adventure. They brought back 12 silver pieces. Addie's returned. They've come back. They've brought back medicinal herbs.
Oh my
I
God,
made
finally.
like a loot list out of a bunch of D&D items.
Oh, that's cute. Can you just
and
like
so
have it
cycles through.
randomly
There's like
cycle?
50 different options.
That's so cute. Also, Corey was over here spamming the hearts, and I was just like zoning in on my drawing. I didn't see them, but he's like, my finger was getting tired. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I was drawing. He's doing it again.
Hello, Corrington.
Yeah, I want kids to have the best life that they can.
Just away from you.
Just away from me. I don't want to be involved in their life. But that doesn't mean I wish them horrendous.
Cat's made a bad noise.
Headed to work.
Okay?
Have a good time at work. Broke book lover, beloved mod Adrian, as I have come to know you. Oof, I heard a snip, a snippity snip.
Snip, snip, snippity, snip. These are not my good scissors, and I can tell with how difficult it is to cut through wood.
So sorry. I used to have sewing shears, and then my mom took them for random things, and now I don't have sewing shears anymore.
Rip. Sorry for your sewing loss.
I haven't sewn in a long time. I don't have my sewing stuff anymore. It's at my mom's house. Mm.
Snip, snip. Snip. I've made a silly little guy. I need to fix him now.
Buzz. Buzz.
Wait, can you hear it if it does this?
I sure can. It sounds like a TV going out of whack.
Yeah, that's what I hear every time I pick this up. It's usually just a sound that only I can hear, though.
Oh, well, I can hear it. Trying to go in and clean some stuff up.
I made this one like intentionally rough, and I kind of really like it. It's like more rustic and handmade because it's not an exact rectangle or anything.
Your snail stamp?
Yeah, because it's a little bit wonky.
I like when things are a little bit wonky. I'm a little bit wonky, and I'm a little bit rock and roll. All good. You can normally hear me either way as long as you flip flop between whose sound. Bzz. Oh, green fireball. Here's the buzz too. Bzz. You always snap your head up when Adrian gets missioned. I think it's lovely when people want to make a family and mean it. Yeah, I want people to be happy. I just don't know that I believe that they are. I have never seen a mother not just look completely exhausted and dead.
I love being completely exhausted and dead, though.
I'm already completely exhausted and dead. I can't
It's
imagine it being, I don't know that it is. I think it sucks. I think it's very bad and very not good.
But here's my other little guy. We're hyper focused in.
We are. There's not too much time left, I don't think.
No, I'm just biding my time at this point. Ba-da-ba. I bite my time, yes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Delicious time. So yummy.
Dum.
Who in the fuck is calling me? Rotten hell.
Dang. Okay.
It's okay, it wasn't my mom. And it wasn't you.
You don't know
You're right. I guess I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure.
that. I made a fire.
Yay. Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Hehe.
We're gonna see what this looks like when I invert the colors. It might look bad. But if so, I can just revert it. Back up. We're gonna merge this. Oh my god, there's like an actual like fisheye thing. I want to see what. Oh my god. Ooh, it made it so much worse.
Oh, I love it.
I love it too.
It's horrible.
Ooh. It's awesome. That rules. The only issue is that I would have to make up for the rest of the. Oh, I'm so tempted. It's so good. I'm gonna keep
Well,
that.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna raid out. You gonna keep going
Okay.
for a while, or are you ending?
I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm doing the Goretober showcase. So I'm gonna be showing off.
So yeah, I can raid you.
Yeah. That you can.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I hope you had a good time with Alfie. Alfie is our friend. We love them.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Who could ever that be? Oh, hee hee! It's Alfington raiding. Thank you for the raid. And I will talk to you next, churning and burning.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Need to turn that off. Oh wow, I only had Alfie's thing up the whole time on the vertical. That's cool. Imagine checking. Couldn't be me. You miss Alfie. Aw, they'll be back. They'll be back. I promise. We are friend. We will see them again. Yeah, check that out. I don't have to draw it again. I'll just stretch it down. Stretch it down. But yeah, after this, I hope you guys will stick around to see everybody who has been doing the Goretober with my prompt list. We're gonna go check out anyone who has publicly made their submissions available. And we're just gonna admire whatever everyone's hard work. Everyone's been doing such a great job. Been mostly keeping up with the dailies, which is a hard ask, so even if they've missed a couple days, or they're doing like every other day or whatever they're doing, I think they still deserve the recognition. This is what it looked like before, in case you were wondering. Oops. Yeet. Yeah. Hi, Ray. Oh, you have to go back to school. Bye, Justice. Thanks for hanging out. You love admiring. Today's void drawing is really cool. Very fun perspective. Hi, Ray. You like both? Yeah. They're both pretty good. Hold on. We're about done with this. I just wanted to finish that up, and then I was trying to invert. I thought there would be like a easy... This? Oh, there we go. I don't know that I like that one as much. It's kind of cool, but not quite what I was going for. I wonder if I invert it and then like do like a... Oh my gosh. Nah. All that does is... Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that pretty good for Void. I might keep the original as well. Let me see what the other options are. Linear light. Different than normal. It's not. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Oh my lord, have mercy. Kinda dig it. Kinda dig it. Not really. It doesn't look like anything though. I don't even know how that happens. I'll do this one. This one's cool. The mini lines one is so trippy. Yeah, this one looks like it's made out of like satin or something. I am saving the image as we speak. Yeah, the one with all the lines was so trippy. I don't know how that happened, but I'm pretty stoked about it. And then I'm gonna save like the original like drawing without the pomp and circumstance, I suppose. Let's see. All right, we are done with that. And we are going to, yeah, smash that like button. This is sick, thank you. Did you see it with the satin? It looks weird, it's cool. Anyway, so I'm gonna set it up in a second. We're gonna look at all of the other, submissions that we've been having for the Goretober. I would do it every Monday, and every Monday I shall do it. And today is Monday. I forgot that my music turned off. Turn my music back on. So I was gonna go through to all of the different social medias. However, from what I can tell, there's no different stuff. It would just be reposts. So there's like not any new things. I don't know how to like say what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that originally the plan was to go into every social media and look through the Goretober or Goretiera 2024 tag. But since there's no difference between, like, the same people are posting on just across platforms, I'm not gonna do that because it would just be like more of the same thing. Yeah. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you're being rained upon. But let me get that set up. So I'm only going to be looking at the ones on Twitter for that reason. And I'm getting that up now. I'm scrolling to where we started on day 1, which was candy. I will apologize in advance for whatever dumb shit appears in the what's happening. I don't know why it gives me the shit that it gives me. There's nothing bad right now, but just in case. There is a hurricane coming. So that ain't happening. I hope that you can have the best that you can given the weather circumstances. I hope you stay safe. Our Joe. Gotta keep Joe safe. But yeah, so this is our churning and burning. LOL. I'm trying to get the, I need to move my stuff so I can see the YouTube chat. Alright. YouTube chat has been moved. Alright, so we started with... Actually, I'm gonna also have you guys see my little face. You will be exposed to my little face. You've probably seen all of them if you follow me on Twitter, but I'm going to thoroughly look through them and everyone and tell everyone how cool I think they are. Yeah, can you believe it's only been a week? We've only been doing this a week, and there's so many awesome, like, art pieces that have come of it. Everyone who's participated has done such a great job and has been really keeping to it. Most everybody has been keeping to it day by day, which I am super impressed by. And there's at least one person I know who is like skipping a couple days so they can get like a really good focused one. And those ones have also been coming out very well. Hello, it's me, Bobby. Get my YouTube chat up again. All right, so this was for day one. Some of these might be out of order because I think that people missed days and tried to catch up and stuff like that. But yeah, Grezzy, this is Grezzy Dragon Lady on twitter.com. She also posts on Instagram and Tumblr if you're interested in following her. She has been avidly keeping up with Goretober. Not necessarily posting gore every time, which is totally 100% welcome, and I am super delighted to see the range of just like cool little candy designs like this and like really like just kind of gnarly stuff. It's been a delight. But I thought this was so cute. I thought this was such a cute little design. It's so cute but edible. I love that the hair is like a candy wrapper, and I love the different usages of candy. Yeah, it's a really fun design, and like the candy ring and the like gummy earrings and the gummy worms for eyebrows and the Skittle eyes. There's a lot of love put into this and a lot of thought, and I just really like the variety of the candies. It's probably the ones I've seen. This definitely has like the most diverse usage of different candies. So good job. It's very fun, very cute. And the lemon head had the Skittle eyes. Some of them like you wouldn't really necessarily tell when it's all tiny, but very cool. And our very own rainy day alien eating human candy. I assume that it's like because you're like an alien, you're like, oh, I'm eating like this is what humans eat, like this is candy that humans eat, and it's like a play on that, but it's actually just candy made out of humans. And I thought that was cute, and I like the little bones sticking out. It definitely shows us a different side of Rainy. Usually we see the cutesy Rainy, now we're seeing the more violent Angie. I got the bit. I thought I did. I like it. I always love your little outfit choices. Very cool. Very crunchy, very juicy. And I like that you put the little blood candy in your description, yes. Yeah, my pleasant experience with human candy. Yes, yes, yes. And I think that you've also been doing a great job, Rainy, as if you need more praise. I know you welcome it, but... And yeah, as you know, our friend at Rainy Day Alien, if you want to follow them on twitter.com, they are also participating. I think that Ray has a blue sky, and I don't know if you're posting there, but I know you're posting on Twitter, and I know... actually, I don't... If you have any other social medias that you're posting on, let me know. I haven't seen you post on Tumblr, or at least you're not using the hashtag. Just Blue Sky on Twitter? Okay. I wanna shill for people as much as I can. Unfortunately, I don't know everybody who is participating as well as I would like, so if you're familiar with any of the artists, feel free to put in their socials and stuff. But since I'm only gonna be looking at Twitter, just nothing against anything else. This is just everyone has been posting on this one and not and have only been reposting. There's nothing new on the other beat boops. But I have been checking. They're just not taken off the same way. And this is actually a new person. I think that they just saw my post, and I am not super familiar with them as a person, but I have been delighted to see their submissions all this month. Are we Sonic content? Because Tirif be shilling us. I say as a Sonic shill, I am also a Sonic shill. I love Sonic. But this is their first Goretober. Their stuff has been really cool. Yeah, they're going whole hog with the gore. So that's nice to see. We have like such different sides of the spectrum with like the very super gory and then like the very wholesome and then stuff in between. It's been very nice. But this was their interpretation. And like they said in their own post, they skip a couple days so that they can really put their all into the pieces of the prompts that I assume they're most passionate about. And I am totally game for that. I totally support that. Doing a full finished piece every single day is very difficult. So especially if you want to be able to get in all the details that you want, I think this is a totally valid way to do it. But yeah, they went in with the candy gore. They made like, they even show like some of the musculature as being like purpley. I don't know what candy that would be, but I guess like just in the nature of it being candy, very bright colors. And I love the inclusion of like these like airhead sour things, and the lighting is really good. There's just a lot of cool stuff going on. I don't know if they meant for like the bone sticking out to look like a Twizzler, but it kind of looked like a Twizzler. And then they have like the gummy guts and the like icing. I don't know what this says. I thought that this was the kanji for day, but I might be misremembering. But yeah, and they still have that little sparkle in their eye right before death. I bet you that they would be delicious. I would eat those gummy entrails. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I'm trying to eat them. Nom 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 nom. Like candy spaghetti. To be fair, that has been your response to most every art piece, that it looks amazing. Yeah, everyone's done such a good job. Eats your gummy entrails cutely. The eye makes you think of the candy eyes in Coraline? Oh, I don't think I remember that. Yes, I do, a little bit. The old ladies. But yeah, everyone's been doing a great job. And this is just day one. Wait, where's our other... Am I missing one? No, I just haven't got to it yet. And this was my submission. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I was on the 2 hours on stream doing it, so I'm gonna skip over my submissions. You can feel free to go on my Twitter and gush about them in my comments if you'd like. And this is our friend Sherlock. He's participating. He only participated in day 1 so far, because he's been super duper 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 busy. But he made candy zombies. And inspired by Adventure Time, he's a big Adventure Time friend. Yay, Sherlock Oates. He says, I'm not really an artist, but I thought it would be fun to participate as I love the theme. Today we got Adventure Time inspired zombies. Yeah, it's really good. And I like the variety of the candy. There's like a chocolate bar, a candy corn, and a rock candy. Looks like an artist to me. You know how people are. They're so modest. People are so modest about their art. They're like, I'm not really much of an artist, and then they make something amazing. But yeah, we got like the little gummy, the like lifesaver gummy, a Twizzler, a little can. I see a lot of like peppermints. Oh, there's like a gum, like a what do you call that? Like the kids, Sour Patch Kids, but he ain't got no head on. I got Bit Lollipop and Tootsie Roll and a kiss. He got a zombie kiss in there. You don't want a zombie kiss; they'll just bite you. And then a Reese's. I like the variety. I like the variety that we went for here, and I like the expressions. They're very good. But yeah, I think this one is very good. I wish he wasn't so busy because I would have loved to see some of his interpretations for some of these other prompts. But it is what it is. Unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta fix something. Why is it not showing? Do I not have that here? Whoop. Rip vertical viewers. I'm so sorry. You haven't been able to see all of the beautiful art. I try. If he jumps back in, you look forward to seeing them. I think he talked about potentially doing that, but we'll see. No pressure, no pressure. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. I'm gonna put chat back where it belongs, over here. Gonna move some stuff around. I am excited by anyone's participation, even if it's a little bit, even if they're participating in the best that they can. You want the Skittles? Yeah, that'd be pretty much good. Oh, and then I'm a silly guy who posted this Halloween Sonic thing. Want to see a brand new world? Then open wide. First day at Goretober, you're gonna try to finish the whole month with quick doodles. I think it turned out pretty good. So I think this is like I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that like ecstasy is also called candy, so that's kind of a play on that. I think that's definitely an interesting interpretation. So I like that. I think this came out good. A nice like focus piece of like the little mouth with the thing. That's the vibe I got. Yeah. So I think this is good. I like that the colors of the little pill ecstasy drug thing also reflect in the background. I think that was very neat. And of course, this is our friend Ursa, Kuma Bear, Ursa. You can also follow them on twitter.com. And if they're posting other places, Dwogs, I know. Oh, I don't know if I said Sherlock is on Twitter. He's somewhat shadow banned. He gets, his responses get repressed, so you might not see him if you follow him. And I wanted to say, if you wanted to follow our new friend, Octoghost VT, they are participating and they do a bunch of other art. If you want to check them out, Certainly recommend doing so. Ursa, yeah! And Ursa's been going hard. I won't include any of their private stuff that they've shown. They've shown some of their sketch work in private servers. And I will say that the sketch work that they've done is also really gorgeous. And I love seeing like behind the scenes, like concept thinking of stuff like that. And they like all of that stuff. I wish I could show it to you, but that is private, and I don't think that they shared it in that server with intention of having it shown to others. But yeah, all of their like sketches and like where they are like concepting these pieces are really cool. They put a lot of work into this. And this is day 2. Gush. This one, I was surprised so many people interpreted this in so many different ways. This one had a lot of different interpretations. Ray interpreted it as gushing about your favorite husbandos with your friends. This is Ray is talking about Link, and Grezzy's talking about Hiei, and Ray is talking about Kaito, and Grezzy's talking about her husband, Ergo. She loves her husband. We love when people love their significant others. It's so darling. Grezzy and you, regular activities, very true. You guys just love talking about your husband. And I love that you give Grezzy these little pigtails. You guys have little matching pigtails. You have like the low pigtails, and she has the high pigtails. Yee. This one I thought was so cute. We too love that. I love them both. I love them. And this was a cute one. I think it's funny that you and Grezzy have been like flip-flopping a little bit. Like, you'll do a really wholesome one, and then she'll do like kind of a violent one, and then you'll do kind of a violent one, and she'll do kind of a wholesome one. It's been very funny. I know it's not planned, but that is how it's been going down, and I'm like, haha, that's funny. But yeah, this is awesome. I love that you guys are at like a milkshake, just kind of like hanging out, being friends. I know I'm a little more invested because I know both of you, and I think it's very cute. Unsynchronized fluff to gore ratio. It's true. I can't help but hear that word and think about you guys gushing over cute fellas. And then I posted mine. We're not gonna talk about it. And then Grezzy posted this one. This one was gnarly. He said, "This is what happens when you hurt a water dragon. They gush out all their water and blood." I thought this was very good. I don't see Grezzy post anything too violent, so it was nice to kind of see like a different side. Yeah, all the colors are very good. All the like, it feels magical in a way. Like, it's still very like, oh man, that's woof, that's rough, but like in a good way. Like, you're like, oh no, my favorite character is getting their ass beat. It's like if you're watching an anime and you're like, no, don't do that, that's my fave, you can't hurt her. You can't hurt her. You don't see her do a lot of unhappy expressions, so you agree. It was cool. Yeah, I definitely don't like Grezzy being hurt, but I like to see the diversity in her art, that's for sure. So yeah, Grezzy did good. Grezzy did a good job with this. There's a lot of like the pained expression and the like gore, the gushing of the water. That was great. Good job. It hurt my heart. I was like, no, you can't. Don't hurt the water dragon. That's my favorite water dragon. Who did this? I'll fucking kill them. And this was Oh my gosh, this is Ursa's. Why did I forget the word for Ursa? This is Ursa's gush, and I think this is the aftermath of Candy. And I think that's funny. It's like a little comic book. It's like, oh no, that candy was a bad idea. Bleh. You can show mine for the teeth day if you want. Well, send it to me. I'll show. Send it. I don't know if I think did you send it to me on the Discord? I'll open it up in a new tab when we get to teeth. If you send it to me on yeah, send it to me. The background colors, yeah. That's why I think it's the candy, because he's got the candy in there. Yeah, that's what happens. Gush, tried something chibier with rainbows because I get sick even with drawing throw up. Also, yesterday you forgot the cheek marks. Oh no! That's okay. But yeah, this is Ursa's aftermath. I would love to show your drawing, Scorps. I thought that you had only shown me an in progress. But yeah, send it to me and I will definitely share it. I really liked your piece for teeth. Teeth is another one that had a lot of diverse interpretations. I was very happy with what everyone came up with. We all forget character design elements sometimes. It's true, especially when you're on the clock. You gotta have something. You just gotta pick the key dispoints. I'll look at it. I'll bring it up. All right, it's that time of year. This is Grezzy is giving away. No, Grezzy is doing commissions. If anyone is interested, we will go on. They're very good, as you can see, but we expect nothing less of our friend. And then day number 3, it was folklore. And Ray went with the Little Red Robin Hood with the wolf, looking a bit more happy with the wolf and the wolf not eating. Yeah, you love the idea of a big wolf, so I enjoy spins on the tail where it isn't so bad. Yeah, it's a sweetie pie. I really liked this picture. I like the little bit of the pop of the red and a little bit of the pop of the yellow, but everything mainly just being the sketch. Very good. Very nice. One of your favorite. Yep, you're the protagonist. Yeah. Tried to send yourself your teeth drawing in an email from your tablet. Subject line being teeth and it kept blocking the email. What a weird. How weird. You love Red Riding Hood. We don't trust these teeths. But yeah, this was very fun. I like that you did like little braid. I think that you did like a little braid, making yourself look more foresty. I don't know what it is about braids. Braids like read more like foresty to me. I don't know if that's like a me thing or if that is just like how it is. But this was a nice one. And then Grezzy did Kurama as a kitsune. This is a character from Yu Yu Hakusho, which is her favorite anime. And I thought this came out really good. I liked the duality. And I like how she rendered the darker skin tone with the lighter skin tone. I'd be curious if she like used any sort of like... It looks like she did these wholly on their own. I don't know. But yeah, this was the kitsune. Yeah, you did the kitsune and the wolf. Everybody was on that wolf kitsune because I even drew a dog. But it's because I'm a dog. I didn't really mean... I didn't know that this was gonna be so dog-centric. The tails in the back. Yeah, the tails, because he's a kitsune. Big Sam, this one really speaks to you. Prior to the Red Riding Hood message, Twitch said, no, you didn't. Oh, what a hater. But yeah, I liked this one. Of course, we gotta fit in the Yu Yu Hakusho love. And Folklore was like folklore was pretty wholesome. I liked seeing all the drawings. Mine was gnarly. And then this one was Ursa's, and it's like a witch. I've never heard of this in my life, but this is another one where the sketches for this were really cool, and I love how he did the lighting, or they did. I believe they are a non-binary friend. It does not say, but they did. The folklore with the animals, the lighting on this came out fantastic. It's just like almost completely dark here. They got that good contrast. Yeah, Ursa's they them. That's what I thought. I thought Ursa was a they them. I chose a Basque witch, a Soriginal. The eyes, ears, and heart of the forest. They know what all plants are useful for, and they know what you did in the dark. Be nice with nature, and we'll be nice with you. Yeah, I don't know if this is from something from their culture, or if it's just one of those folklore that they know. But either way, it's very cool. I like the idea of it's like a nature spirit. Nature witch. But I liked it. You can't see, but this witch has like little deer legs. It's like a satyr. It's got like satyr properties. The inspo. And they did great here. I don't know if it's from, is Basque a place? I'm so sorry. I'm very dumb. I didn't know if it's from Spain, but it suits them with their love of nature. Yeah, it did. It just didn't save me replying with the at. Oh. And then we are on to teeth. Now let me see if I can find... I'll have to look at that later. Alright, I have the Scorp. 1 segundo. This is Danganronpa. It's very silly. Sorry, I'm moving it so that I make sure I don't put anything sussy. So the next one is Teeth. And this is from our friend Scorpions. Did a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful interpretation of Teeth. Very, very, very on brand. Feels Halloween. Yeah, it's... They made their OC with this teeth necklace. Who knows where they got all these teeth from? And they got like these wild eyes. Teeth, scorpion. Yeah, it looks great. I know. I love the texture of the blood. I love like the overlapping of the necklace. I like how you drew the I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but the hair and how it's just like there's just so much of it. What a fun composition, I know. It's like half off with all this blood. It's like there's implied, there's just like so much story here. You want to know what's happening off screen. It's so enticing. You want to like, oh gosh. Where did all those teeth come from? Where did all this blood come from? What is going on slightly that way, you know? You don't know. Is there any way to make it larger? I don't... the only way I could make it larger is potentially, yeah, that's kind of all I can do. It is a small image, and it kind of artifacts when you zoom it in more, but... Then you can get a lot of the, you can see the details better probably on your end, where you can see all of the like markings for the hair and it's super helpful. You made it a small image for the 2-hour challenge? Yes, yes, yes. I think it works as a small image, but it's harder when you're like, it's probably harder to see on stream when you can see, so you can see some of those details that you worked so hard on, like all of that hair and like the little bit of like sleepy eye bags here. Like there's a lot of what do you call, subtle details that can get missed, and it's not for the art itself, it's because I'm having to like show it on stream. Some of it gets lost from the translations. But yeah, it looks really good. I like it. It's a very solid, just like a lot of contrast, a good composition, very fun. It tells a story, and I like that. All right, I'm gonna go and showcase some of our other teeth pictures. I know that Scorpions really liked teeth prompt. Maybe we will be blessed with more Scorpion images next week. We shall see. You fully intended to do more with the background, but it really did a lot all by itself. It was very fun. Yeah. All the eyes are spooky. That's so smart to keep the image small. Yeah, that way you don't get noodling too much. I'm a noodler. I be noodling. Ooh, if we do, I look forward to seeing them. We love Scorpion's art. It's a rare delicacy. They don't share a lot of their art publicly, so consider yourself blessed to watch it on my broadcast. Live and alive on the Tear channel. Alright, let's get back to the other submissions. Everyone's been working so hard. And everyone did a lot of different stuff for teeth. So we have Goretober Poppy Playtime. They have all kinds of teeth Huggy Wuggy does. Apparently, according to Grezzy, this shading right here was a complete accident, but she liked it so much that she kept it. And I'm like, damn, that's a really good accident, because that like really adds a level of menacing. This like little bit of red up here turned out so perfect. But yeah, but yes, thank you, Scorpions, for allowing me to show your art. I know that you're trying out your new tablet, so I feel very honored and blessed that you have used your new tablet on my humble little event. Very happy. And I'm happy that everyone, of course, who is participating. I've been super stoked about it. Happy to share your cryptid scribbles. I love them, I love them. You never know when you start events like this if anyone will actually participate. So I'm very happy that everyone who has been participating, and anyone who has been having a good time with it and been keeping up. But yeah, Grezzy did Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime, and I don't know that she did. I don't know if this is true, but it feels like a different rendering style than what she usually does, and I think that's awesome. I don't know if she like went out of her comfort zone or anything. I won't speak for her, but just based off of like knowing her art, this is like a very different style than what she usually does. So I'm glad that she, well, again, I'm saying this out of turn because I don't know if this is true, but I'm saying it feels like she's getting more experimental. And this is a great place to do it, to be experimental with stuff. Yeah, definitely a cool departure. And there's mine. And this is like a neat experiment. Yeah. I think it turned out great. I think everyone's stuff has turned out great, but maybe I'm biased. most of these people are my friends, and everyone in it is participating in my little event. So of course I wouldn't say anything bad, because that would be mean. But I don't even have anything bad to say. Even if I could, I wouldn't, and I couldn't. And this is, this one I think for Ray turned out so gnarly, in parentheses, positive. I think it turned out very gnarly in a good way. Oops. Oh no. Hold on. Accidentally. Evil. Evil Ray. Alright, you're gonna get jump scared by something gnarly. Ah! But yeah, this came out really good. I'm gonna say, I saw that you had like, I wasn't expecting this from you. But it is Goretober. I think that this is awesome. The little pieces of bone, the cuts and stuff. Oh. It's so good. And the blood. This is like, you hate this person. You just bit into them like it wasn't nobody's business. You're like, oh, I like that human candy so much, I'm coming in for another bite. Haven't drawn digital blood in a while, so it's fun to do it again. Yeah, it looks awesome. The like impacts of it. Looks good. Took the opportunity to share your sharp whites you don't normally see. You have a feeling you'll be drawing them plenty throughout this art challenge. The skin being pulled by the bone coming out was your favorite. Yeah, I see like that. Can you see my mouse? Oops. It's supposed to be big like that. You can see my mouse. Yeah, like this here. Ooh, the detail on that little like bone stretching. I thought that was really cool. And you can kind of like see the bone here. Thought that was very neat. There's a lot of cool, there's just a lot of cool details in this, like the wound, but even like the wincing on the face, there's a lot of cool stuff. And the like, I love when you put the tiny little stars for the shinies. I thought it was, this is a very good piece. Very good piece. And then here's our friend again, our ghost friend who's participating. They said that they skipped days 2 and 3 for this. Sheep just pulled out your teeth, sorry, though she's not very remorseful. Learning perspectives. Well, I think that you did a great job with the perspectives here. You did I like the foreshortening on this. I think the foreshortening was very successful. And the long teeth, you can tell she ripped them out from the root. No remorse. Hold on, it's asking if I want to keep listening to Danganronpa. It's a very sweet expression. The expression is very, very fun, very coy. And I do like their treatment of like blood that's like kind of falling off of these like latex gloves. It's very neat. The way they did the blood on the fabric was really cool. Yeah. And they got like bruises and stuff. It's very good. There's like a lot of subtle details to this. They got the little outfit. And they are like a little nurse, and they're like, hee hee, you didn't need these, did you? They're mine now. And then like the little bruisey, and they said they're working on the perspective. There's a good story here. Yeah, I like when the pieces tell a story. It's very fun. So yeah, this was very successful. I look forward to seeing their pieces. They spend a couple days on them. And it feels like more of a rarity. So I'm like, ooh, are they gonna do this prompt? Are they gonna do this prompt? Who knows? Who knows? So it'll be fun to see which prompt they are drawn to next. I think we have one more of theirs from this week. But I won't tell you which one. We'll see. It'll be a surprise for you, unless you. Teeth got the spookiest so far. Yeah, teeth really came in swinging. We had this gnarly one, we had the really spooky run from Scorpions, and then we had wait. Where's Ursa's? maybe it's later. I know that Ursa... Okay, yeah. So Ursa submitted his a couple days later. Or theirs, apologies. They're even. Drawn to. Oh, Ursa's was later. I skipped a little bit, so we're gonna see Ursa's so we can kind of stay with the days. This was Ursa's teeth one. And they're just having their little mouth stretched so you can see their teeth. They seem pretty happy about it. I don't know, this one even has a story. It looks like they're... let me look at this. Teeth, I know it was supposed to be yesterday, but I forgot. I don't have an excuse, Maybe this is how I got my scars, who knows? It looks like there's some lore happening here. And their cheek scars, yep. Hey XLR, welcome in. We are going over all of our participants for Goretober and showcasing everyone's amazing abilities and courageousness and determination in participating in this little event I got going on. But yeah, it looks like there's some lore implications in this picture. He's got like a... I'm doing such a bad job. I'm so sorry. I just now learned that Ursa is they, them, so I need to be better. But yeah, they don't usually have this like chain thing, so it looks like they might have had a bad time. They might have been going through some sort of trafficking event here. I see a little bit of blood on the side of these little potato sack that they're wearing. They don't give products good clothes. They're for the selling. That's my interpretation. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but that's the story I'm getting. You guys can tell me the story that you're getting. You know when you buy livestock and you have to check their teeth? Or people will check the teeth of their, like, livestock? That's what I think is going on here. But what do I know? Since the blood and scars and chain are all bad, but they're still smiling, so I worry they're in a bad spot but don't know it yet. Yeah, that would check out. Ursa is dangerously optimistic. So maybe they're like, yeah, I'll show you my teeth, But they're also getting scratched up, so I don't know. Mistreated person who thinks it's good treatment. Yeah, there's some tragedy in this picture, I think. They're like, wow. It's like whenever kids act out and just so they can get some kind of attention, even if it's like negative attention, you know? It's kind of giving that. There's some... This picture has some stories to it. But yeah, no, this is a great submission for teeth. It looks great. It looks awesome. Yeah, super sad smile on this Ursa. Well, I think they are much happier now. Surely this is from their past, their tragic backstory. But we'll roll back, we'll run it back. Alright, so that was Ursa's teeth. A wonderful submission with some very, very sad undertones, despite the happy face. This is my friend. These are my friends. And this was my piece, and this was a Ray's piece. Very wholesome little bath time. There's a lot of cute little things. I like the treatment of the wet hair with the little sudsies and our little bath time friend. Very cute. Very cute. Oh, I like this. I like how you signed your name in the primary colors. Took this prompt real literal. I mean, I did too. I took a bath. I did bathed, and I bathed in blood. He bathes. One would hope. Always love how bold Ray's lines are. Yeah, you had the primary color palette. It's very... Your line work is as clean as you are in this picture. Hee. It looks very good. I like it. I like the white with the dark hair and the white line work. Looks good. Oh, shucks. This is just this street. After we started with the like the void, and now I'm just doing. I should have done this for the gushing prompt, because all I'm doing is gushing over everybody's artwork and how awesome it is. And how well everyone did. I thought this one for Grezzy's was so creative, like conceptually, like bathing in the moonlight. That is such a good interpretation of this prompt. That is not immediately what would have come to my head, but I saw that and I was like, oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. And they did Marceline, the vampire queen. Better than getting roasted in the sun. This is such a like ethereal, such a great picture. She did such a great job on like rendering the hair and like the lighting here. This is just like a really solid piece. I really love it. I love the concept of it. I love the posing, I love the expression, I love the hair, even the little shoes. Bro, shoes are so hard to draw. And these are great. These look good. I had an idea you liked for this, but was too eepy. That's okay. No, if you like a prompt, hey Blob, welcome in. Oh, I shouldn't call you Blob, that's mean. Hi, cool Blob. I should say the full thing. Hey, cool Blob, welcome in. We are gushing over all of our participants of Goretober. Everyone has done a fantastic job. And we are just admiring all of the art and the work that has gone into these. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. I've been talking for like 3 hours almost. But yeah, we're just admiring art, really. Welcome in. This is Grezzy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm sure I need it. But yeah, Grezzy did great. I love the concept. I love the angle. I love the execution. And that face angle is not an easy one to do. Oh my gosh, I got stuck. Ah! But Nintendo care package and my hydrate and my stretch. Oh, it looks like Grezzy submitted one for today for Void. Today's prompt was Void, but we are looking over all the submissions for the last week. Yeah, that's a hard angle, and I think she did a great job. I think she did great. I think the lighting is good. I think she really just. I think this is one of. Ooh, hot off the presses. I know. I can see it. Do you guys see it in the corner over here? Ooh, Void. You haven't done Void yet? Yeah, today is Void. It looks like we'll have to wait on that one. But I think I see little cat ears down here. But yeah, you can see a snippet, sneak peek. If you want to see it now, go follow Grezzy Dragon Lady on Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram. She's actually posting them on all of her social medias if you are interested. And as you can see, she's a phenomenal artist. So I imagine that her Void submission will be awesome. But yeah. That was Marceline. Love the hair, love the angle. I feel like Grezzy's really been challenging herself with these prompts, and I tip my hat to her. I've been trying to do myself little challenges, like with the backgrounds and like angles and stuff, and I really appreciate people who are also trying to like put that extra little bit of challenge into their pieces. It's really paying off, it seems like. And it's such low stakes, you know? Little daily doodle. But yeah, she did great. And I think this piece also, for Bathed, similar to kind of what I did, they also did a bathed piece. I see that they have like a perspective thing going on. It's nice feeling like people are creating and growing together. Yeah, I think everyone's doing great. I hope that they feel seen and feel appreciated. That's why I wanted to do like the Mondays where I go in and I just kind of look and I'm like, yeah, I see you're doing perspective. I see that this is like toward like the top of the room and you're looking down on her in her like private thing that's I don't know the word. They make such good lighting. Yeah, it does have like that like mermaid swamp, like ib. Very cool. I would love to see them if that would be a big ask. If they did like a classic horror RPG, this would be a great artist to contact. They're doing awesome. I don't know this person, so I don't know their pronouns. So I'm just gonna go with they. Let me see if they have it in their description actually. It says girl. Okay, so she. I assume. It says girl. We're gonna go with she. Self-proclaimed octopus girl. She her. It doesn't say she her, but she her. But yeah, I think that they did great. I like the very obvious like impact wound you can see, little bits of the tears here. Bathtubs are so fucking hard to draw, so like I 100% commend her for this bathtub. It came out great. And the little ducky witnessing the crimes. They'll never unsee them again. And yeah, the treatment of the blood is really good. It's different than how she drew it on the gloves. The treatment is a little different. It's a little grittier. I like it. But yeah, this is like a solid lighting, solid perspective. Looks really good. Love how you drew the blood. Looks great. Really lovely technique with the blood moving. Yeah, like it's going kind of through the water. You can see how it's like spreading. It's great. Looks good. And they're trying new stuff. Perspective is hard. Bathtubs are hard. This is such a challenging like piece. They really nailed it. And then we talked about Ursa. I think Ursa also just posted a bathed. Yeah. We're gonna have to maybe go back because I think that they posted two at the same time. I'll just post them as it's kind of hard. Perspective is hard, tone indicator, art, and interpersonality. When you have to look inward, have a perspective. This one I thought was funny. I liked the interpretation of unclean. I thought it was very funny. Goretober Day 6 unclean. I'm a happily married woman, but dang, my phone is unclean with all the Hiei NSFW content I have saved on it. I appreciate that she shared the fic that was referenced. That was very kind. You wouldn't have to do that, but that is very, very nice. It's spicy. That's awesome. This is a good little piece. Little flustered, unclean thoughts from Grezler. From the Grezler. In her private times is so funny. The real artist camaraderie, wanting to shout out the work of other artists. Of course. 100%. And this, I feel like, is a hard angle, like a POV angle. I think she did a good job on the POV angle. And then, like, I assume, look, even in here, has all the references in there. It's good. And, like, the holding of the phone. She just be drawing hands like they're not hard. But, yeah, This one I thought was very funny. You shout out Grezzy's piece, shouting out the fanfic she's enjoying, shout out cycle, properly sourcing artists as your love language. Well, I am properly sourcing all this. The real Goretober was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, I know that they're not, all the pieces aren't gory, but I said that was fine. I like to see the variety. I don't want people to feel like stifled by feeling like they have to do the prompt in like a violent manner, because then I wouldn't have gotten a cool little like interpretation like this, you know? Goretober, no, don't put that evil on Grezzy. She's pure. Not Goretober. That's funny. I like that one. But yeah, this is a very, very good interpretation. Very silly. Very, very funny little piece to break up all of the like very serious kind of violence, and I like it. And this is the first pieces that get given away by Alfie, since Alfie is part of our Churning and Burning event. It feels wrong not to mention this giant milestone. On their channel, they are doing a giveaway at every 10 subs, and this week was the first guys to be given away. So yeah, if you like these pieces, they give away a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, go check them out if you haven't already. If you would desire a link to Alfie Beats Twitch channel, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, meow. Let me go find our friend Alfie Beat. And I'll put the link in all of the chats, every chat I have. Chat 1, chat 2, and chat 3. Our beloved Alfington. And the pumpkin boyfriends, and there was a pumpkin mistress, but I don't think the pumpkin mistress went with the pumpkin boyfriends. I suppose they eloped without her. We love pumpkin. Their wood burning is so cool. Yeah, they are very good at what they do. And then this was my unclean. It looks kind of like concept art. And this is, something I saw. They didn't tag me in it, but they kind of did. But they only did this piece for Folklore Day, and they drew somebody named Lauren W. But I thought this was fun. I liked this. This was a very, very solid little ink drawing or line work. I don't know if it's digital or not, but it looks really good. And I think they're trying to participate in a bunch of different Inktober type events, and I am very happy that they chose Folklore for my little Goretober event. Looks like they crossed over your Goretober with their Vtober prompts. How neat. Yeah, that's what I think is happening, and I appreciate it. Because I went to look at their other work, and I didn't feel quite right sharing the other ones because it wasn't for the Goretober event, and I don't even like super know if they wanted to participate in the Goretober, if they just like the prompt list. So I didn't want to get too. I didn't want to step on too many toes. But I was like, okay, well, this is my. This was for my little Goretober event, so that's probably fine. Pretty sure that's Grezzy's VTuber modeler. Oh, nice. I had no idea. Sharing ones that are in Gortiruf makes sense, yeah. They didn't tag Gortiruf, so I was like, not really sure, but I was like, okay, this is still like within the realm that I feel comfortable with, but I don't feel comfortable with the other ones because it feels like some blurry consent there. So they did this one for Goretober. So I'm sharing it, and it looks awesome. They did a great job. They did really good anatomy. They did really good shoe angle. This is a hard pose to do, and I think they did a really good job. I don't know who this VTuber is, but the design is really fun. So if you like this, then you can follow them at Zaffray, Sleepy VTuber, Rigger and Masochist. There you go. The design is cute. And this is Ray's for Unclean, which I thought was really funny. I was like, no! Kitty peed everywhere! No! no. I saw it, I just felt the pain. I was like, oh no, I understand this. It's like whenever I wake up early and I step in a cat throw up, I'm like, no, I'm gonna kill you. It's his favorite pastime is pissing on the walls. I think it's the people who go to like public restrooms' favorite pastime too. Just pissing on the walls. That feel when your favorite pastime is piss time. But yeah, of all the unclean crimes Kitty has committed, this was unfortunately not the worst. Oh no! Par for owning cats, sure. Frustrating to no end, absolutely. Yeah. Look at that little face. They're like, oh me? Ho ho ho. Yes, I may have done a little piddle on the walls. I may have piddled. Don't be too mad at me, I'm just a little piddler. But it's so... This is such a mood. Like, they don't know what they're doing is wrong. But yeah. That's so bad. It's... This, when I first saw it, got a physical guffaw out of me. I laughed at it. He does give you those big ol' eyes, pretending to be an angel. I know what you are, kitten. You're a little devil. You're a demon. And here is Ursa's most recent. So they did unclean and bathed on the... I think that's right, yeah. Bathed and unclean on the same one. So that's kind of cool that they posted them at the same time so you can directly see the duality. You want a little Ursa Duck. Ursa Duck is so cute. Took me a while, but day 5 and 6 are done, and with it, my first kinda serious drawing. It took me a lot of failed attempts this time. And wishlist the squeaky Dirksa to protect your bathtub. Quack. Angry quack. The Ursa Duck is so cute. They also were thinking bathtub. A lot of bathtubs in the bathed one, if you can imagine. I think Ray and Grezzy are the only ones I didn't use like a bathtub. But you had like bath time aftermath, and then there was no bathing, literal bathing at all in Grezzy's. Sometimes we're the clean crew. Oh, I don't know how clean I ended up being, but yep. And then this one, I haven't even really gotten a chance to look at this because it was posted so recently. Unclean. Oh, this one is hard for me to see because it's so dark. But that's not the fault of the drawing. That's the fault of my room. When I make it bigger, there's like a huge glare on the top of my monitor, so it's a little harder for me to see up there when the values are so dark. But they did great. I wish... This is another one that kind of tells a story that I wish I knew more about it. I wish I knew more about the story at hand. Soap, you're gonna clean my eye bulbs? Feels almost like a follow-up to the teeth one. Yeah, they're holding up a huge sword over their shoulders now. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing I can't really see. That's like right in the view that I can't really see. That's a hard one. That's a hard pose. And they got like the fire in their eyes over here. It looks like they got burnt over... They got maimed. They're fighting. I wonder why I guess they got made dirty from the interaction. From the not so much interaction, but the fight. The head angle down too is really difficult, but really well done. Yeah, the perspective on this one is very good. I would like to hear more about what is going on here. Like, what is the story going on? Another really cool battle expression from someone who usually draws smiles. Yeah, it's really good. I like that I'm kind of taking people a little bit out of their comfort zone. It's nice to see these different sides of these friends of mine. Is it, it's like that trend that's going around, the artist two sides, but I've only ever seen the one side. But now I get to see this really a little bit darker, grittier side. Clean. This is the meme. They did it in their one post. Yeah, it's really good. There's like looks like there's a little bit of burning happening on the edge here. It's like they're fighting their demons, maybe literally. But yeah, it looks good. This is awesome. This is the meme. It's great. These are very good. Two sides of the artist. Ursa Ducky, Ursa fighting their demons. Unclean. They must fight. The duality of bear. Yeah, that was very. This is. I hope that they. I worry about Ursa because I think that they are. I think that the daily challenge might be a lot. I hope it doesn't burn them out. That's my only worry. Whenever this happens and they're like, oh, this one was so hard, I'm like, oh no, but it looks so good. I hope that if you need to take some days off, that's totally fine. They seem to be having a lot of fun. Okay, good. I don't mind if you miss some props and pick them back up. Don't kill yourself over them. That's totally fine. Take the time you needed. It looks like they're balancing simpler and then more complex ones. Okay, good. I don't want anyone to feel like this is an obligation they have to do. This is supposed to be fun. So do it in a way that makes the most sense to you. But these are great. I love them. You got the impression they just wanted to spend extra time on the unclean one, so they made something simpler? Gotcha. It's more that they keep. It's less about like when they're posting them and more about them like, oh, this took me a lot of time, and oh no, I'm late, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, you can be late, it doesn't matter, you can be late as you want, as late as it takes you, it's okay, it's okay. It's less about like what I'm seeing the output and more about what I'm seeing in the words, you know? Because I think that both of these are very good. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all we have. I know that we have a Grezzy one for the Void. If you would like, I will go find the Grezzy one really quickly. Because I saw that she posted. But these have been phenomenal. These have all been super great. Super good pieces. Super stoked with the output. Super stoked with the participation. Everyone has done such a good job. I'm trying to find the Grezzy post. I'm not talking down any outputs or anything. No. I'm not talking down anything. I'm more concerned of seeing the, oh no, I'm late. It's like, it's okay. You're not late. You post them whenever you want to. This is your challenge for yourself. You treat it how you want. But I totally get the the anxiety around it, so I'm not going to be too critical. It is something that happens. Trying to find a balance of their own output because of a genuine interest to see every day through. Yeah, it's not easy. It is not easy at all. So I totally get it. It is called a challenge for a reason. Goretober is a patient beast, yes. And now we have, for today, the Void. Grezzy drew the smiling critter catnap. This is so good. She kept so on model. This looks like almost like official art. Yeah, catnap. Smiling critters, more like that stare and wide grin are both pits into the darkest void and I'm scared critter. Yeah, but that just doesn't sell as well. I don't know what about it. Something about, I think it's too wordy. I think it might be too wordy to sell well. You know what I mean? But yeah, this looks so good. This is like, it's very like I said, it's very on model. It looks exactly like catnap. It looks like the official art. But yeah, this is for the void. And I think that we will leave it off on Grezzy's wonderful void piece. We will see probably more void pieces next week, next Monday. A cool catnap print. Yeah, he's looking into the void. He is the void. Ooh, I just saw like the subtle little circles in the back. Ooh, that's a cool detail. And the lighting on this one is really good as well. The like up. This lighting, this like up, like from the bottom lighting is really tough. So I think she did good. It feels like his pupils are moving. He's watching you. You loved seeing everyone's work. I'm glad. I hope everyone has I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect what am I trying to say? If you guys like it, of course you can follow the artists that I've featured on their respective Twitter, or I know in Grezzy's case, she's on Instagram, she's on Tumblr, I think she's on Blue Sky. I don't know if she's super active there, but everyone else here for sure is on Twitter. So if you liked any of these works and you're active on Twitter, feel free to drop everyone a follow, because it seems like everyone is pretty gung-ho on seeing this thing through. So support our friends here participating. Grezzy's been active in Blue Sky. I need to get Blue Sky, just at least to get my name. Feels like they're like squiggling as you look at them. Yeah, they kind of are. I don't know how she did that. That looks cool as hell. I just stare back. Oh, I one of my eyes got yassified. But yeah, it's been super good. I've loved. I'll be doing these. I'll do one next Monday. I'm gonna miss the next one. But I will definitely. I'm planning on doing these every Monday. I'm going to miss a week, so I'm gonna have to catch up the next one. But I will see me when I'm in the middle of. Maybe because she drew them all fuzzy. She didn't draw the eyes fuzzy though. Like the eyes are very clean. Maybe because of the lighting. Maybe this effect is making them move. I don't really know how that moving is working, but it looks good. The lines between the eyes create the movement. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like a perfect storm happening here that's making it look extra creepy. In parentheses positive, respectfully. But yeah, this has been awesome, and it's been awesome to see everything. And I know that not everyone keeps up with Twitter or like social media in general, so it's nice to kind of showcase everyone's hard work. Whether what am I doing here? Oh goodness gracious. So yeah, like I said, it's nice to have the participation. It's nice that I can showcase everyone's hard work and can see all of what everyone's doing, despite whether or not you have social media. You can still see all the cool stuff going on. But yeah, and we're gonna end it there. We're gonna send a dance party somebody's way. You know we gotta send our dance parties. Let's see. We've been... Oh, you know what? We have our friend Heisty is playing trading card game simulator. Yeah, get the dance party ready. But I'll go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Thank you, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, I think at around like 11... around the same time, so if you want to see the next prompt live and alive on the channel, I would super appreciate all the support. See ya. Bye, YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, you sneaky hearts. You guys are still hanging out. But alright, I'll see you guys. And then you guys have to send the dance party. I can't tell you what to do after that, but you gotta send the dance party. Twitch.